This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Clueless Trading Frank. We have some great members in attendance. I'll try to keep it as brief as possible so I don't keep on rambling on. I have a lot of stuff in my head going on. And tonight I had to go to Costco. Can anyone guess why I had to go to Costco?
Don't say
Toilet
toilet
water.
paper.
One second. No. Toilet paper is not a problem. You know, I just crap once a day. I'm just kidding, and that's only when the market falls. Just kidding. No, I have a very good habit. I take fiber, you know, and so my toilet routine is in the morning, and that's basically it. And then the once during the day. Let's not talk about like what we say TMI, too much information. Why did I go to Costco? What do I have in my family which are most important to me other than my wife and kids?
Cat food.
Dog food.
Yes, dog and cat food. I have 4 dogs and 3 cats. Okay, all rescues, all rescues. Just like my wife says, I rescued you. Well, she's much richer than me, so yes, honey, I know. She did rescue me. You know, half joking, but seriously, yeah. So guess what happened? I go to Costco. There is no food, and I normally go for the nut section because I'm in the keto diet. So avocados, lean meat, lean chicken, and of course, um, macadamia. Okay, macadamia nuts, which are very expensive, but Costco has it good. Every shelf was empty, and more importantly, even the dog and the cat food shelf was empty. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I know the Costco manager is a good friend of mine. Okay. Futures, by the way, are pulling back. They're down to about 7 right now. You can see it right now. But we're not scared. Why? Because we are Clueless Aid Trading tactical traders. So we're not scared till we break below, what is this number? 2368. So it's okay. It's fine.
There's an area of Costco that never sells out. That's the vegan food.
What, near your place?
That's
No.
not true. I'm actually vegan, and I've been pissed off because I haven't been able to find anything lately.
Oh my God, I love this fact. You guys like wusses. You guys are all vegans. I love it. I mean, I'm not, I'm like chicken, red meat like once or twice a week. But remember, with the keto thing, it's always about like eating the organs. So it's the kidneys and the livers. So I saute it up with a little avocado oil. It's good. But then I got to go and meet my friend Franco America so I can buff up in my 50-plus-year-old self. But and he'll be like, dude, you're so good. I can't even have you work out, But thank you so much. No, seriously speaking. So we're gonna get into some serious stuff in a minute. We're just having a little conversation. So basically, yeah, so I came back from Costco. So I was running late, had to take dogs out, this and that. And the key is the market. What the normal person would say is the market is nuts. The market is not nuts. The market is just adapting to the new normal that we're going through. Coronavirus is a very serious thing, okay? But in between that, we're nailing some great trades. So tonight we're going to show things that are working, things that are not working, and most importantly, Franco, said, "Oh my God, I can't believe Anthem Health, which is your favorite stock, right, Franco?"
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. Yeah, and Anthem Health is the ultimate company in America, falling like that. And I said, dude, welcome to the new normal because this is just the way it works. But my point is, when markets go this panicky and the government is failing to deliver the fiscal stimulus, the $850 billion that they need. This is the same crap that happened in 2008, by the way, 2009, when John Paulson, the ex-Treasury Secretary, who's a Republican for Obama, went and begged to Nancy Pelosi and other people, please give us the money. Well, this is a give us the money moment. Guys, America is in a position right now, which we are as the strongest nation in the world. We are dying. We're not going to die. I know that. But we need to act. And Trump is trying to do the right thing. He's pushing the bill. He's pushing the bill. Donald is pushing the bill. $1 trillion. Send everyone a $1,000, $2,000 check. What they call free money, helicopter money. And it has to happen. Unless, as long as somebody is under a certain income level, they're going to get $1,000 to $2,000 in their account, not in the mail, in their account from the IRS fast. So get online, register your email on the Internal Revenue Service. Trust me, I know the IRS. I fought them for many years from my Wall Street days. Excessive taxes. I don't like government. Okay? But if you register, so here is the public service announcement right now. Okay? Register your email with the Internal Revenue Service and get the check. Don't blow it on booze. Spend it on cat food and dog food, okay? Or whatever you need to pay, I'm dead serious. People don't understand that. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. Okay. The second thing is I got to pull up this is briefing.com. By the way, anyone who is not subscribing to briefing.com as a real trader is making a fatal mistake. Anyone who wants to get a discount on that, I have no relationship with that. But I do know the main account manager, the vice president of briefing.com. This is what I rely on for everything. I mean, for all the breaking news. They're the best. So anyone interested, please direct message me, DM me on Twitter. Okay? And I'll get you a discount. Okay, you guys get it? Because if you're a serious trader and you're not connected to this, remember, I'm just suggesting things. But if you guys are not connected to the real world, which is all the upgrades, downgrades, economic numbers, this and that, what's happening every 10, 15, 20 minutes, an hour, a day, then you guys are losing it. So please, I have a couple of relationships, one with the Algo HFT platform called Quad. Why? Because I've been using them for God knows how long, like 12 years. Briefing.com for what, 12, 15 years. I pay $60, $80 a month. It's a couple of the great ideas that I bring for you, which hopefully some of you did. Well, if you didn't, I'm sorry. BNTX, BioNTech. I told you guys to buy it at 66. Yes or no? Well, I don't need to know because I did. I told you guys to buy BNTX 66. What did the stock go to today? Is anyone following my Twitter feed? Please, I need some answers. Okay, so stupid. Nobody's following my Twitter feed. Great, this is fun. I'm doing this tonight Just so nobody follows my Twitter feed. It went to a frigging almost $100. 93, 94, 96, 98. You could have bought 10 shares at $660. And nobody remembers. Why? Because everybody's just so clueless. Well, much more clueless than me. So anyway, guys, I didn't mean to harp on that, okay? But seriously, guys, get focused. I listened to my last video that I did with you guys, and that was hard. For some reason, my wife listened to it. I'm like, honey, never listen to my videos, That's like, she's like, you're so tough on your guys and gals. I'm like, I'm really sorry. My wife would be the worst trader in the world because she would probably scream at me too much, but then I'm attached to her. But none of you are attached to me. So, guys, wake up. I asked about a stock that I gave it to you guys. I showed it 3 times today. And that stock will probably go to 200. Can anyone tell me why? Because I actually put it down. And I don't want to go find it, the Twitter feed to show you. Why does BNTX, coronavirus, of course, vaccine, of course. The stock is at 95 right now, after hours. I sold it pre-market today. Didn't get back into it, but pre-market at almost 90, same price, around 94. What do you think does, if any one of you focus, then what do you think the stock might go to 200?
Because the partner, they have a partnership with Pfizer.
Holy shit, Aldi. Man, guys, I'm going to friggin' lose it. This is a bromance. You know what a bromance is? A bromance is a guy that you respect so much. You're like, dude, man. Aldi, what the hell are you doing, man? I'm going to pull you into my business like literally tomorrow. In fact, literally tomorrow, I'm going to call you. Aldi!
Can't wait.
Congratulations. No, I'm dead serious, man. Aldi, yes. And I saw the German guy on CNBC. I had no clue about the stock. Let me pull the stock in the game. So all of you guys can wake up, okay? So I listened to him because I'm kind of like little smart, not that smart. I'm listening to the German guy, and I love Germans. I love German cars. I like German things. Like, I don't like German Nazis, but I like, German. Anything German is good. And I'm like, okay. So I buy a couple of shares. I buy 10,000 shares. In that case, I'd make $1 million today. I didn't. I bought a couple of shares. Okay. Maybe 100 shares. And that's one of my favorite stocks, and Franco's. BNTX. I'm just highlighting a couple of wild stuff that happened in this market. We're living in a very strange time. I took my doggies out. I met one of my neighbors. He runs a big telecommunications company. The guy is probably worth like 40 million bucks. He's like, Frank, man, I'm getting poor. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, you just lost a couple of million. You don't even have a public company. And you should actually be making money, but your dog is shitting on your bed because he's watching Bloomberg. I'm like, relax, man. Relax. How you doing? I won't say his name. We live in, well, I won't tell you where I live. Well, my friends know where I live. So, fancy place. And I'm like, dude, relax. He's so stressed out. That's what the big, really big rich people, they're like all stressed out because the East Hampton $50 million mansions is down by 10 million. Well, you know what I say? Fuck that shit. I'm a big capitalist. I have money. And even if I had FU money to that point, I wouldn't be so stressed out. You should be stressed out about the guy in the Bronx, in the Queens, in Jersey City, in Union City, in Upper West, in West Side, what's it called, West New York, who's working their ass out 24/7, that won't get paid for 5 months, and the government's like, oh well, maybe we'll pass the bill, maybe we won't. Those are the people we worry about. So if I ever became Bill Gates, and Bill Gates has given a lot of money on everything, okay, that's what I would do, like Warren Buffett does. This little schmuck tells me he's so worried about what? That his dog is pooping on his bed? Okay, good night. Okay, so that's me. I'm not a socialist. I'm an ultimate capitalist, but there is something called being a human. Do you guys all agree with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
And do you guys all agree that we all want to work hard and make money? Doesn't matter how much we have. We always want to do better, to do good things for other people, for our families, to get some nice cars and do everything. Yes?
Correct.
100%.
Thank you very much. That's me. But when I hear an old schmuck, like we say in New York, complain to me about his boat, about the fact that his business is down a little bit, I say, you know what? F you. But I like the guy, so you know. So what can I say? All right. So bottom line is, I'm trying to get this little, can't even find the little thing. Just giving you reality, and there were technicals on the thing. Okay, so we bought, I told you guys to buy the stock around 66. It's on the on thing. Again, this is not like, oh, you didn't buy it, you're idiot. No, I'm just showing you like how things work and how we can make money off these sudden big moves on stocks because of the circumstances that we live in. So I told you guys to buy the stock somewhere around here, 66. The stock went to 113. Now, what time did it go to 113? Well, I wake up around 4:30. I check the European markets. I almost feel like calling my good friend Mike Harrington, who's always awake early. Mike, you do wake up early, right?
I had to step away for a second. I didn't
No,
hear what you said.
No, what I said was I wake up around 4:30 in the morning just to check the European markets after they open. So I almost feel like calling my good friend Mike Harrington. So do you wake up normally that early?
I cannot sleep more than 2.5 hours at a time.
Okay.
And I know at 4:30 you're just getting back from the clubs in New York.
Excuse me, I haven't been to a club in 16 years. So just let's dispel the myth about the club stuff, okay? I used to run clubs in Boston when I worked for Putnam Investments. When somebody gets to know me, I'll tell them we were the ultimate promoters while I was working under Bill Landis at Putnam Investments. We are promoters of clubs called the Loading Zone, Belgravia, the Dakotas, which is the big chain. Me and my partner, my club partner, I mean, as a business partner. Okay, so no one thinks I'm like gay, whatever. Just being clean, okay? Not that I have anything against it. So the thing is that we made more money than anyone could imagine as a 24-year-old at that time. Bought my first Alfa Romeo in cash, GTV6. The ultimate. That's the ultimate cheaper version of buying a Ferrari 458. Okay, at that time. But I don't do clubs, Mike. I don't do clubs. I do stocks. I don't go to casinos. I do options. All right, let's go ahead. So this thing was what time? Can somebody give me a time? At the bottom? Aldi, my friend. What is the time at the bottom? Wednesday? I told you guys to buy it at 66, around like, well, I told you guys to buy it 66 right before the market closed. BNTX, because I like the German guy, the German CEO, loved what he said. Like, okay, let me put a couple of shares in there. I told you guys, alerted. Sharing my own thoughts. Okay, so that was around in the afternoon, like before the market closed, obviously. Yep. Actually, I need to move this. Please focus. But Mike, I didn't take it wrong because Mike thinks I'm so cool that I run clubs and stuff. But hey, what can I say? I run a clueless aid trading club. So that's the way it is. Told you guys to buy the stock sometime around here. Just focus. Yep, around 66. Please check my Twitter feed, so no bullshit. So, no options, so we had to buy the common. So even if you bought 10 shares, if you bought 100 shares, you bought 400 shares, I don't know how much money you have. So what time is this, Aldi?
That was like about 3:48, something
No,
like that.
no. You guys see my screen, right? So what's this time at the bottom? Z. You guys see my screen, right? So what is this time?
We can't see the time part of it, maybe.
Oh,
'Cause I don't-
really? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why is that? Why is that this happens? Hold on. What is the time here? Can you see the time part of it right now? Hold on one second. Because I'm going to call GoToMeeting because I paid a lot of money to keep this these sessions going. That was 5:15 a.m. So Aldi, you can't see the bottom either.
No, I can't.
So what do you guys see actually? How far do you see down?
The dates for McLean oscillator, that's how far we see.
Wow, that's a problem. Okay, I'm sorry. I do apologize. So that was 5:15 in the
I just
morning.
repositioned mine and you can get it all on there now. If you take the upper bar and push it upwards, the bottom screen will adjust.
So what should I do, Mike?
You have the chat boxes and then
Yeah.
a big gray bar and then your charts. If you
No,
shrink,
because all I'm saying is I'm looking at my chart. So what should I do?
okay, the gray bar that's below the chat boxes,
Yes.
push that up, and the rest of the lower chart then should adjust up so you
Okay.
can see the
Let me
time.
try to do this. Hold on one second. This is very important because the timing is very important. Guy, oops, sorry. Hold on one second. Can you guys see it now?
Let me see.
Hold on
No.
one second, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Can you see it now?
No, it's saying.
So you can see the bottom. You can see the stochastics, the full stochastics,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
but you can't see the bottom with the date. You
The
can see
date-
the bottom with the dates where I'm moving the arrow.
Can you move your
No.
arrow? I'm not seeing anything.
Huh?
I'm
I
not
don't see
seeing
anything.
What do you mean you don't see anything? Stop drinking, man.
The arrow disappears.
like when you move your arrow, we can't see your arrow. Like it's off the screen.
No,
It
that's
disappears,
because
yeah.
no, that's because you guys don't have fast broadband. That's one thing you guys all need to do. You guys need to, whether it's Comcast or Fios, move it to the highest broadband. I'm running 1 gigabit of broadband. It's a few bucks more, 30, 40, 50 bucks more. It's going to help you with trading. It's going to help you with everything. So when I'm moving things around, your screen might take a few seconds to adjust. So what I'm asking, and this is very important because I'm going to call GoToMeeting today. tonight. They're open 24/7. Is you're telling me the screen that you're seeing, how far can you see down?
I can see the bottom to your edge
What-
where it says
what?
type here to search.
Type here
I-
to what?
We can see the whole
I-
window.
I see the whole window, and what I
Yeah.
did was the gray bar that's
Yeah.
about 2 inches from the top, just below the various chat boxes, I pushed that up to reduce it to 1/4 its size, and then the lower 80% of the screen filled with your chart. I can see your price graph, I can see
No,
your
no,
volume graph.
this is the only thing. This is very important information because I want to, keep this short. Is do you guys see? I'm going to enlarge it. Do you guys see the stochastics and the dates at the bottom? Very, very important.
I do. I
Yes,
also see
yes.
the McClellan oscillator.
Hold on, one second. If you see the McClellan oscillator, what's below it, Aldi? Do you see the
Uh,
dates?
Yes, yeah, the dates, yes.
That Aldi, man, I'm going to rely on you because you're always straightforward. If you see the dates, then you see the circle that I told people to buy the stock around 66.
Yes.
And the stock went to 113.40. Yes,
Correct.
be my eyes, Aldi. Love that. What is the time at the bottom?
There'll be 5.
If Aldi sees it, all of you guys should see it. Seriously. I'm not complaining, but you see it, right? And
Yes.
Aldi, what biggest screen are you looking at? A computer screen?
iPad Pro.
Wow, you're seeing an iPad Pro. You should be seeing it on a bigger screen, and you still see that, right?
Yes.
Imagine if you're seeing it on a 24-inch screen, right? So you're still doing it right. So you pinpointed that the stock went to 113.40 at 5:15 a.m., right?
Correct.
Okay, guys. So any of you guys who are not seeing it, talk to Aldi, man. Fix your thing. So I wasn't awake at 5:15. I was sleeping. I woke up around 6, right before 7, and I saw the stock at 97. Like, wow, that's a lottery ticket. I sold it. So it went from 66 to 97. How much is that?
31 bucks.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm just trying to get my frigging thing on this go to meeting thing so I can write something on it. So 31 bucks. So imagine if you had bought 10 shares. Imagine that if you had bought 10 shares. You didn't wake up at 5:15. Aldi, thank you for correcting that. You woke up at 97. And you're like, wow, market's down like frigging whatever. And you had 10 shares. So you had 10 shares at $660, and you can sell them at $990. You had, I'm trying to find the freaking pen. I'm so tired of this crap. Hold on. Where is my thing? Can't even write on this. Okay, so I'm just going to say it. So, or if you have 100 shares, what's 100 shares at 66?
That's
6,006. Yeah.
600, yeah, 6,600, right? On a margin account, 6,600. Maybe you're not awake at 5:15. You can sell at 5:15. But anyway, you can sell at 100. So 600, where is my frigging pen? Sorry, guys.
Is it in the lower right-hand corner? Looks like there's drawing
oh.
tools there.
Oh my God, you are a godsend. Yes, my friend. I am trying to find it. No, it's not the right-hand corner. No, that's Thinkorswim. I can't find my thing. So let's just verbally think it. $6,600. You sell it at 98, right there. 90 or 100. How much is that, guys?
3,200 profit.
You buy 6,600. You sell it at 100 shares. Forget the profits. How much is that? $10,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the profit is 3,400, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the way the market works. So let's move on, guys. All right, let's move on. Let me run down a couple of marketing. So I'm just giving you one example of things just happen in this market because we're living in a world where everybody thinks they're dying. And you know what? Give me 1 second. You know what? I'm actually a little bit scared. Not because of me, my family. This is a dangerous world, what we're living in. And what's more dangerous is the government is just basically dragging their feet, doing shit. So let's take a couple of look at the markets. Everyone with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Quick question. Is everyone following the Twitter feed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is everyone like kind of understanding what I'm trying to?
7
That's why
miembros de la misma familia en New Jersey contrataron y 2 de ellos murieron y 4 están en crítica condición.
I'm sorry. I don't speak
Para la
Spanish.
playa. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should love to learn Spanish. It's a beautiful language. But sorry. So here's my point. Okay, all the El Nino, Franco, Mike, Paul, Z. One of the things that I follow very, very closely is oh, I forgot to mention the biggest thing to you. Does anyone know who Jeffrey Gundlach is?
Oh,
Does anyone know who Jeffrey Gundlach is? I know Mike would know.
I don't know that name.
Okay. Do you like this guy's face? Who is this guy? He is the legend. He's a legend. Jeffrey Gundlach worth billions.
I'm not seeing that screen, Frank.
We're seeing Thinkorswim.
Hold on 1 second, guys. It's the same screen. How come you guys are not seeing it? Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm actually going to scream at Thinkorswim tonight. Hold on. Let me try to fix it.
Wasn't he the guy that
1 second. Let me try to fix the screen. Yeah, go ahead. Who's this guy? And go Google quickly while I'm fixing the screen.
he runs a hedge fund, something like that, right?
No, he's a bond fund manager.
A bond
Yeah.
fund manager.
He runs a hedge fund, big time. Why
Yeah.
is the screen? Hold on 1 second, guys. Just trying to figure this out.
And he spoke about the market. Actually, he thinks that you reset it. The screen is blank right now. And I
Okay,
think that's the guy that mentioned that the market was gonna go all the way down to 15,000. Wasn't it that guy?
Yes, you're right. And this is the
Yeah.
guy who shorted the market like way back, even if the market was going higher. I'm just trying to fix my screen. You're damn smart, man. Yes, exactly.
I read about him.
Yeah, Jeffrey Gundlach. I'm just trying to fix the screen. What is going on tonight? Sorry, guys. I do apologize. Where is the screen part? Ah, screen. I found it. Okay, got it, got it. I had it on the second monitor. Okay, can you guys see it now?
No.
Something's loading.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that. I have multiple screens, so I just need to highlight
Yeah,
something.
now we can see it.
Yeah, so you see this man's face, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Remember something in life. When a person is a genius, it doesn't mean they're street smart. It means they believe in the big, big, big picture, right? So Jeffrey Gundlach is one of these guys. And Jeffrey Gundlach has been, as Franco,
Yeah.
brains and education are very important. I'm very impressed what you said, because nobody said, oh, I know Gundlach. Yeah, I read about it. He has always been bearish about the markets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Always. Because he's a bond guy. If you're a bond guy, which means like corporate bond, treasury bonds, corporate bonds, you're always going to say, I hate stocks. I want to buy bonds. Bonds means safety. Stocks means risk. But he's a smart dude. He's lost more money in the last 4 or 5 years as the market's going higher than anyone else. But he's been right over the last 2 months. Do you guys all understand that?
Yeah.
This is another guy. His name is Grantham. I don't want to get into this shit. And when people take my advanced coaching session, I'm going to give them the whole rundown so they know exact names that they hear, the people they need to hear. And that's why people take my ACS session, to share my knowledge I've learned over the years. So guess what this man said today on a tweet? Guess what this man said? Take a guess. You don't have to know the answer. What did he say on a tweet after the markets were down 3,000 points and then ended down only 1,300?
The worst is behind us.
Yes! You just got into Harvard Business School. It wasn't something you knew. It was a common sense question. He said the worst is behind us. He covered all his shorts on the stock market, and he's going to go long. And I was in my car with very expensive dog food and cat food in my truck, my beaten up truck, which I love. And I said, hallelujah! Gundlach says he covered his shorts on the market. And this man is a frigging genius. Not about the stock market, about the bond market. Now, why do you think he said he covered his shorts on the market? What did I put on my Twitter feed? Let's see how focused somebody is. Because this is what makes the big money. About the 10-year government bond deal today. Because this man lives and breathes and shits the government bond yields. He's a bond fund manager. He hates stocks. I don't know why. Every American should love stocks. But anyway, that's his business. Jeffrey Gundlach. I respect him. Remember, you have to respect your enemies in order to win the war, right? Exactly. He's not my enemy, but I respect him. And when he said he covered all his shorts on the stock market because he felt the profits were so good, because he shorted the market, right? And he's big money. So he doesn't care if the market goes up 1,000, 2,000 points here and there. He made probably $2 billion. Then he said, you know what? I'm out. No more shorting. I was like, hallelujah. I almost dropped all the cat and dog food on my lap from Costco. And they were heavy. You ever have cats and dogs? All the expensive foods, the big cans. Man, those marketing pictures on those cat and dog food cans that we buy, like holy cow! I should put Clueless A trading on those cans. So my point is, this man said, he didn't say buy the market because he's not a stock guy. But he said I covered my shorts on the stock market, and he didn't have that much shorts, but still he did. Now, why I put something on my Twitter feed today, twice, about the 10-year government bond deal. Quickly look and tell me what it was. What was it?
That it was above 1%.
Yes. It was up 27% in yield at 1.27%, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the correlation between government bond prices and government bond yields? Just like the VIX and the market, what is the correlation? Is it a equal correlation, like bond yields go up, and stock and bond prices go up, or is it a inverse or negative correlation? Okay, let me help people out, because I need you guys to understand this crap, or else you guys won't survive this market. And Mike, don't answer the question, okay? Mike knows. Is when the volatility index goes up, don't be one of these guys, people. None of these, okay? So I try so hard to educate you guys. When the VIX goes up, does the market go up or down?
Down.
Goes down.
Right. So it's the same thing with bond yields. When interest rates, which relates to mortgages, credit card, everything, when interest rates are going lower, what is happening to the government bond prices?
They go up.
Exactly. So if interest rates jumped up 27% today, that means the market is very much close to a bottom. It jumped to 1.27%. Because they were down to what? Can somebody tell me? Interest rates were down, government 10-year government bond deals, which is tied to credit cards, mortgages, everything.
Everything.
Was down, huh? It was down to what?
0.4%.
Close to.
Yeah. Thank you, Heisenberg. 0.4%, 5%. That's like fucking unbelievable. And today they jumped up to 1.27%. That's like almost a 120% increase in percentage terms, yes? From 0.5 to 1.27. Imagine you bought a stock, you bought 10,000 shares of a stock at 50 cents, you put $5,000, and now the stock is worth 1.26. What's your profit? What's your profit? If you bought a stock, like we buy these cheap stocks,
140%.
what's your profit in dollars? If you bought 10,000 shares of a stock at 40 cents, how much did you put in? Guys, you guys are frigging
4,000.
traders. Thank you. Guys need to think fast, man. It's been a long night. I love you guys, man. Seriously, I need fast thinkers. Like Aldi and some people, okay? Heisenberg, wake up, okay? So 10,000 shares, if you bought it at 40 cents, is 4,000 bucks. If I told, and you sold it at $1.26, what's your profit?
85 cents.
What? What's wrong with you?
You said
If you bought a stock at 40 cents and you sold it at $1, I'll make it simple so your brain works simpler. At $1.20, what's your profit?
80 cents.
What's 80 cents on 10,000 shares? I asked you for a dollar amount.
Just that's 8,000.
Thank you. What took you guys so long? No wonder America fails. Trump keeps on screaming, make America great again. And this is the part that I get a little nutty, okay? America is stupid. Make America smart again. So we can do simple math in 2 seconds. Korea
And now
does
all the schools are closed.
Japan does that. China does that. India does that. Bangladesh does that. And I'm sitting here in my glorious mansion and I don't get an answer in 5 seconds. Seriously, guys, wake up, all right? Yeah. So that's what happened with the bond deals. I know you guys are all smart. You guys are richer than me. I know that. That's fine. All right, guys. All right, made my point. So bond deals went up big and the market was down 1,338 points. Now, Jeffrey Gundlach said buy stocks. Well, he said I covered my short. I love it. Bill Miller, who is the most successful manager out there. I'm sorry, I made my point, right? So what's your slogan? Next election, make America great again. Donald is great. None of this make America, my slogan, make America smart again. So Donald better pick it up because I'm going to tweet him tomorrow. Make America great again. What, drinking beer and taking meth? Seriously. And you guys need to be faster with your calculations, honestly. All right. So who's Bill Miller? This is a man who has averaged a return of about 15% a year for the last 25, 30 years for his fund. And he came out today. This is an old guy. This guy needs to lose some weight, maybe keto diet. Okay. This is brilliant. He said there were 4 opportunities in his life that he felt that it could be a generational opportunity to be rich. He said one is now. Even though stocks will slip and slide, it'll go down to 2,200 that I think it might go to. Who do I know? I'm just a small mouse. This man has made more money for people than all of you guys put together. Well, beyond all of you guys put together, okay? Your countries put together. He said this was one, 1987 was one, 2002 when the market crashed because of the Enron. Somebody please mute the microphone. I'm getting okay. 2002 when the Enron debacle, WorldCom blew up. 9/11, where I almost died. Okay, September 11, 2001, and 1987. Oh, and then going back to it, 1996, when there was some 1998, when the world almost fell apart because of something called the Asian flu. Now, none of you guys might be old enough to know it or knowledgeable enough to know it. That was during the time. It's nothing had to do with the virus. It had to be a currency massive depreciation. Again, because the Russian ruble collapsed. Putin is a complete, in my opinion, asshole. You guys know my comments. Did anyone read my comments on Putin and the Saudis today?
Yes. They're killing the U.S. oil.
They are a bunch of assholes. Donald thinks Putin's his friend. Putin will destroy him. The only reason Donald, and I am a New Yorker, I know this crap, I have like hardcore Russian friends, that he kind of like made some good comments about Putin because there are huge Russian billionaires, oligarchs who are invested in Donald Trump's business. That's the only reason why he said some nice things about him. You think Trump actually likes Putin? Putin will destroy him. Putin wants to destroy the American oil industry, which is the most successful part, one of the most successful part of our industry. He can destroy the American tech industry, but he can destroy the oil industry. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. So any of you like, oh, Putin's such a great guy. He's a bad guy. The Saudis are bad guys too. They're Islamic fundamentalists. 9/11. Where did most of all the terrorists come from? Anyone remember? I have friends who died in the World
Saudi
Trade Center.
Arabia.
Thank you. Do I hate Muslims? No, it's not a religion thing. But Saudi Arabia is a fundamentalist theocracy. And that guy is great for Saudi Arabia. But what is he doing to us right now? While Donald Trump danced with the Bedouins and the billion-dollar monarchs 2 years ago. It kills me. And they're killing our shale industry. You know how it feels when you go to Oklahoma, Nebraska, and all those places, even in Pennsylvania, and these people are completely dying because what they did 3 weeks ago by killing oil prices? Putin and the Saudis? If you guys don't feel that as Americans, you guys know nothing. I am passionate. I'm truly. I know some people say, "Oh, what are you talking about this shit?" Well, I'm talking about this shit because it's affecting your portfolios, it's affecting your trading, it's affecting everything that you're doing in the markets. Our markets are down 3,000 points because of the Saudis and the Putins, Vladimir Putins of the world. Do I hate the Russians? Of course not. I have great Russian friends. I love going to dinners down in Brighton Beach. Most of you have never been there. That's why the Russian mafia runs the whole thing. Great food, great dogs, great guns. And they're killing us. And you're sitting here strumming, like I said, Nero fiddles as Rome burns. And our stupid politicians cannot pass what Donald Trump wants, which I completely support. And Steve Mnuchin, a nice Jewish boy from New York, okay? $1 trillion, just the way Secretary Paulson wanted when Obama got elected, begged. And every schmuck said, "Oh, no, it's going to kill America." It saved America. We need to save America right now. I am so passionate right now. When I go to bed, I'm going to say a prayer to God like I always do. Please save America because this shit is going nuts. Futures are down 15. You guys have no idea what the hell's going on. Follow my charts. Do the selective trades. Don't ask me where stocks are going. This is it, guys. We're not going to hell in a handbasket, but I am scared. I'm scared. I'm scared because of our politicians. I'm scared because of our frenemies, friends, so-called enemies. Frigging Putin and MBS, they call him Mohammed bin Salam. Schmuck. And look at these charts. This is what America wants. Guys, get excited and get scared at the same time. So the last chart that I'm going to show you tonight, you guys hear me? I'm a very smart guy when it comes to the market, and I get very passionate, and I'm sick and tired of all the bullshit that I see. We bounced off exactly from where I said we were going to bounce off. Yes or no? This was the Christmas Eve massacre. We went below that, so let me draw a line. I was all there, so we know. But what's scary about this, we got a freaking virus, and somebody is going to call me racist right now, from China because you're eating crap in the middle of nothing. And by the way, Spanish people eat a lot of pork crap too, all right? And pork carries a lot of diseases too. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Exactly. So the vegans and stuff, you guys are safe. I eat beef. Pork once in a while. But that's what carries all the frigging diseases. And they're eating fucking snakes, reptiles, not the billionaires stuff, the poor people. Rats. Go to Florida. They feed you lizards, alligators, and anything they find in the bathroom, and they charge you $900 on a plate, right? Go to Miami. All right, go to South Beach. Hello, we got a special dish. It's called ratatouille. Okay? Well, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. This is so freaking serious that for once, I'm actually pretty scared because I'm a family guy. So yes, we bounced off this. Is that a guarantee? No. Futures are down 25 right now and plummeting. So this candle and this number, 2262, where we bounced off from, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that holds. I have never seen anything like that. And who am I? I'm not running a $10 billion hedge fund. I should have if I was smart. Okay. I just said I want to do things on my own. I could have run a hedge fund worth like frigging $10 billion with my calls, but stick to TDOC. Hello, look at this chart. Does it look anything like the last one? No. That's why I take refuge. These are the bullish charts. Look at this weekly chart. Everybody and their mothers. My doctors are in Jersey City and New York. Do I want to go to a doctor's office and sit there for 4 hours? Hold on 1 second, guys. Now we're going to talk about stocks we need to hide on, which we're making money on. Are you guys with me?
Uh-huh.
And I do apologize about my rant on political Arabs and Russians and stupid senators like Mitch McConnell and Pelosi and stuff. They're killing our country. They are. They are. But no smart people wants to run for political office like Mike Harrington because he doesn't want to deal with the crap. Hold on. Okay. That's water. Okay, this is a very bullish chart. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just try to draw a line. Everything is going to go remote. Everything's going to go remote. Okay, so let me just draw a line. Does anyone think that Teladoc's growth is going to be stopped with everything that's going on in our whole culture has changed because of this coronavirus? I don't think anyone is going to be like, oh, I'm going to go to a wild party, even if it's 3 months from now. Am I right on that or no?
No, you're right.
Yeah, fundamentally, something has changed because humans are very simple. When something really dramatic happens, they change their behavior. So this stock is good for 160. Freaking keep on buying the frigging calls all day long. Teladoc, right? Big winner for us. Good, right? So
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I just showed you. No, not yes, it was. It will be more. That's how you have to think, Aldi. Always think ahead, not what's in the past. Remember, the past is gone. We have to just look forward. It doesn't matter what happened to the stock before, how much money you made or lost. What is happening. A stock doesn't care where it's coming from. A stock cares. Somebody fill in the blanks. A stock doesn't care where it's coming from. A stock cares where it is what?
Going.
Thank you. This is kindergarten trading, guys. This is the way you have to believe. Next one, Zoom. Zoom Media is owned by a Chinese guy. Can't even speak English. Oh, somebody's going to call me a racist. He's like, oh, he doesn't speak. Who cares if he doesn't speak English? Like my wife would say, he's worth billions. What are you? Okay. So this stock, go nuts. Everybody's everybody, just the way telemedicine. I just saw my neighbor, the guy I mentioned the other day, the guy who was the CFO of a big investment firm in New York. I said, what you doing? Because I still have to go to the office because I prepare the tax statement and stuff. Be safe. He's got 2 beautiful babies. And he goes, yeah, I'm using Zoom. I'm like, oh shit. Big fuck red candle. Okay? Excuse my French. Big frigging bullish engulfing. I'm showing you weekly charts. How much money went in there? So can somebody guess? No, don't say who. Who is not an answer. How much money you think, millions or billions, went in this box?
50 million?
I have no idea. I say billions. More than 50 million, my friend. Okay? And of course, you can do the math. You can see what the stock was valued at 102 and the stock's valued at 118. This is at least a couple of billion. Now, is this you and me sitting there saying, oh, what's it going to do over the next 15 minutes? No, this is real money going in. Where is the stock going? Short term?
130?
Huh?
130.
130, 135. Exactly. Done. Okay. One of our favorite stocks, which options wise is so boring, still makes us money, is Moderna. Can somebody see the size of this candle? Guys, all I'm trying to do is keep investing simple. Okay. If I was Kramer on TV right now, I would probably have like 900 million people watching me. All right. Seriously, look at this candle. Let me take this out. What is this stupid line here? I haven't looked at a weekly chart on Moderna. I just play the daily and thing. Look at this. Oh, sorry, guys. Just cleaning out this thing. Are we clean? Are we clean? Are we clean? Okay, that's you. So worst case scenario, 24. You don't want the stock to go below 24. Hello, we're buying Moderna, not a 16, 18, 19, 20 home run. And then this happened. The stock went from 29 down to 28, 19. Told you guys to buy it. Remember? Yep, I did. Now, I had no idea where it went like that. There was some hedge fund activity, all this stuff. Who the hell calls me at this time of the night from 646? That's New York. I'm going to blast them when I call them back. Okay, look at this candle. Aldi, my favorite fastest learner. You think this is worth a couple of billions or millions? Because it's a smaller company. So what do you think?
Well, if it's millions.
Millions, lots of millions, maybe a billion or two. But is this bullish? Look at that candle. This is called a bullish engulfing bar. That is called a bearish engulfing bar. That is called a bullish engulfing bar. We played it. I didn't sell it at 36. I sold it in the 30s. That was back when? Can you see the date? Can anyone else see the date aside from Aldi? Because he seems to have a better iPad Pro.
February 24th.
Thank you very much. So now you guys can see the date, right?
Yep.
And who was that? Eldon? El Nino?
No, that wasn't me.
And who's you? I don't know you. Who's me?
Plus,
Who's me? Like, say your name, sir. Guys, can you hear me? Like, who's me? All right, I give
We
up.
could hear you.
I said who, like, who answered the question? Like 10
Franco.
seconds ago. Okay, don't say me, say it's Franco. There's a lot of
No,
me's
no,
in the
no.
world.
Somebody else spoke after me.
Okay, fine. So anyway, this happened, which was very bizarre because the hedge fund activity came in, and now this happened. This is so bullish. The stock is going to 36. Yeah, the options move smaller. So what? So here's the next one. Gilead Sciences. That's like the conservative uncle of yours who's driving the Rolls Royce, and you're like, Uncle, why don't you buy the Bugatti? Why don't you buy the Ferrari Italia? Right? And he says, no, I don't like that. I like the old cars. Okay, fine. So this is like the old car. I told you guys many weeks ago, many weeks ago, I can't even find the frigging pen today, that this range, 73, 60, 61, 73, 74. What is the width of this, depth of this range?
Average 13.
13. Thank you. Add 13 to 74.
That's 87.
Thank you. Pretty much right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. The stock's going to 87 because they are this close. Resvida or whatever the name is going to be close to developing the vaccine. If it does develop the vaccine, the stock's going to 100. I'm telling you right now. This is all Fibonacci retracements. It's going to 100. It's going to happen so fast. So we need to always have some options in it. Cheap options. No day trading, swing trading. Are you guys with me? By April,
Yes.
May. Because Gilead, Moderna, Regeneron, these are the ultimate finest American companies with Americans, Indian Americans, Chinese Americans, some Spanish Americans, no Cambodian Americans, and some Russian scientists who are running these companies. They are the brains, not the stupids like us. What do we do as traders? Can somebody tell me?
Stay clueless.
Stop making a stupid thing. What do we do as traders? I mean, what do
Make money.
traders do? Yeah, we make money off what?
Of smart people. Of what
Yes!
they
Trades.
do.
Yes! Franco, you're my boy. Yes, we make money off smart people. We're not the computer scientists, the biological genetics engineers. We try to use their brains, look at what their companies, if they're public companies, we try to piggyback the smart people to make money. Exactly. Now you got it. Now, next one that I like is APHI. That I just found out. I actually found out last week. I didn't get into it. What is it? HPI? I'm looking at the screen. AHPI. Franco, you're going to be frigging great, man. Exactly. We make money of smart people, of their brains, and we trade the charts. So here's a stock that I told you guys to buy today, I think. I mean, I bought it last night, like after hours. Right here. Stock went to 23 at what time? At 6:30. Now it's at 20. The stock is up 47% since I told you guys to buy it. What does the chart look like? Hello? Did I show you guys this chart today?
I don't recall it.
Freaking wake up and recall it, okay? AHPI is a coronavirus play. I told you guys to buy it all the way down here around 16. The stock is at 19. It's broken above the mid channel. So guys, welcome to the new world of a virus up your brain, all right? Because this world is not going to work for traditional stock investors. I believe the stock will go to 27. Something big is going on. Aldi, this candle looks like a fat, bullish, engulfing candle because it took out all these red candles and went higher. Yes or no? That's called a bullish, engulfing candle. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
That's it. That's it. You don't have to be a rocket scientist and sit there and say, it's that. No. This is called a bullish engulfing candle. How many days of red candles did it take out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days of red candles it took out in 1 day. Told you guys to buy it. Run 16. It's at almost 20. Went to 23. If you look at this chart, Does it look really bad? I'm just asking.
No.
Don't say no. Does it look bad?
No.
Then why the heck don't you guys put a lot of money in it? There are no options. Just buy a few stocks. Can it go to 45 like it did? It went from $5 to 45 on February 28, 2020. $5 to 45. You would be worth $100,000. So is it possible that it can go to 28? Yes or no? I'm just trying to change your mind because the minds are tough to change. Is it possible based on the charts it can go to 28?
Yeah. Seems easy to get there.
Oh, really? Nothing is easy. But I'm just saying, are some people really buying it? Obviously. Okay. Let's take a look at the last one. There's a lot of them, but Regeneron. Regeneron is a company which is brilliant. I have made you guys money on it. I've told you guys to buy calls at 10 that went to 20, went to 8, and then went to 43. Does this chart look really bad? This is a real company. This is the Lamborghini Aventador, like you name it. Okay? This is the Bugatti $1.3 million stock, if you guys like cars. Look at these lines. Guys, focus, please, because I gotta go. Look at this line. I drew these lines months ago. Did the stock hit the line 513? Now the options are expensive, but hey, I don't control the options market. Does this look like a good looking chart?
Mm-hmm. Looks bullish.
Lots of red candles. So that means lots of selling going on by hedge funds. So let's take a look at the weekly. All of a sudden, the red candles disappear. Look, focus. This is how you learn how to trade. You don't need me. I'm just teaching you the tools. Lots of red candles, right? From 271. We were trading it very nicely. Then I gave it up for a bit. I'm like, I'm a goddamn stupid. I got back into it. It doesn't matter where the stock is coming from. It's where it's going. Get it through your head. I know stock trading and option trading is new for a lot of people, but who cares? If you're new, that means you're good. Lots of selling. Stochastics and everything are fine. Lots of selling, right? Red candles, yes or no? Guys,
Mm-hmm.
aside from some
Yep.
participation from anybody else, let me see. El Nino, like, just say something and not say something. You there?
I'm here.
What'd you do? Just flush your toilet? I mean, come on, man. Just kidding. Yeah. You know, I'm just busting your chop, man. You're in Hawaii, man. I'm in Jersey City with the beautiful waterfront. You're in Hawaii. I hate you. I love you. Okay, so just kidding. It just sounded like a toilet flushing, just like bad trades you did. All right. So now,
That's
look at.
rain.
Are you on a headset or whatever? A mic?
No, laptop.
By the way, you know what Trump's going to do next week, right? He's going to cut Hawaii off. He's like, that's it. Hawaii's like, no more aid, nothing. You guys are way too expensive. My neighbors have homes, a home in Hawaii and Honolulu and stuff. Supposedly, you guys are like super expensive. Is that right? Like living standards?
But I wouldn't say it's as bad as New York or something, though.
Okay, in that case, I'm fine, man. Then I'm moving. I gotta talk to you sometime. New York, New Jersey, they kill me with taxes and stuff. Well, in that case, it's good because my wife says, I said we should visit Hawaii. I said, no, we should buy a place in Hawaii. And she goes, so expensive because that's what the media always keeps on saying, right? And but now I'm gonna get the real facts from you, Mr. Nino. Is that a deal?
That's the deal.
All right, sounds good, brother. Okay, so anyway, lots of red candles. I appreciate that. So And by the way, I do hate you for being in Hawaii while we're sitting in New York and New Jersey dealing with. By the way, you guys don't have any corona cases in Hawaii yet, right?
We're up to 10 as far as I know, but the weather is really terrible right now. You wouldn't want to be here now.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you when the weather's good. I'm going to come visit. You're going to show me some good places. All right. So 3 days of selling, yet the stock goes up. Now, change this. Focus, guys, focus. This is what I love. This is how I look. You look at the weekly chart. What's the height? 540. Where's the stock go to? 510. Where is the stock right now? 486. Let's buy some 540 calls. Does this chart look bearish or bullish? Just asking, guys.
Bullish.
Z, say something. You've been quiet.
Looks bullish to me.
Stop being so like, oh, it's very bullish. Regeneron, Gilead, Moderna, forget the smaller companies, are going to be the forefront of saving American and global civilization. I listened to Regeneron CEO on Kramer, and then at late night, I'm like on my iPhone, like reading up on the whole thing. They have identified the antibodies. You know what the antibodies are? What blood cells do you have in your body? Does anyone know?
White and red.
White and red. Exactly. They have when you get a flu or you get a fever, and your antibodies are your immune system, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't
they're
want to give
released by.
I don't want to give a biology lesson, but I did go to at one point. I did go to a very fancy school in England. Back in my high school days. What does the red cells do for your body? Does anyone know?
Carries blood,
Which is called
oxygen.
hemoglobin, right? Hemoglobin. So my point
Yes.
is that they have identified the antibodies that can kill the virus. Regeneron can be a $1,000 stock, my friend, and I can show you on this chart. You want to get excited about long-term prospects? I always loved this company. I did very well with this company. I am going to stick to this company like no one's business. Options are frigging expensive. And that's another thing. Options are very expensive in this market. That's nothing we can do about it. You got to pay up for it. If you want things to go up, you got to pay up for it. So Regeneron, because I'm a kind of a big thinker at the right time, and at the same time, I'm kind of a short-term trader. Just showing you guys just based on a couple of simple lines, which you all can do. And again, a little plug-in. Anyone wants to learn how to draw these charts? And this is a simple thing that I'm showing you. Okay, sign up for the advanced coaching sessions. Pay a little bit for my time. More importantly, not my time, for the time for all the webinars and all that stuff for GoToMeeting. Sign up for it. The stock is a $560 stock, just short term. Long term, it is I said the same thing about Chipotle when it was $250 and the stock went to $1,000, and we played it along the way. And as a stupid, I didn't hold it all the way up. Listen to one of my videos about Chipotle. The stock is going to go to 731, which is nothing. What is 731 divided by where we are right now, 485? It's only 50% higher. 50% higher. You think we can go up 50% higher? And if the stock does find an actual cure they actually have the antibody and the vaccine to kill the antibodies that have our own blood cells attack any virus that we get. 900. Save this video, guys. talk to me 6 months from now. Go buy an option 6 months out at $900. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
We are.
Oh, good. Don't ask me about Netflix. Don't ask me about Apple. We are making money on Netflix. It's going to be up like nicely tomorrow. Oh, no, it won't be at the opening. Futures are down like frigging 70. Great. Okay. Force of gravity. I still think we go to 2200. Do I have any puts? I got to check. I always have some puts in the game. But futures are down 57. It means nothing. Our politicians have to get their act together. In my opinion, I know the US political system very well. Our politicians are the dumbest and the stupidest of anybody in the whole world. And trust me, I know politics. And it's a sad commentary on America. We think we're so smart, we're so great. Our companies are great. Our politicians are a bunch of schmucks, Democrats, Republicans included. So Donald better get his act straight because he's losing the election. I've said that many times on my Twitter feed, and I don't want him to lose the election. But even if Biden wins, the markets are going to go higher because the markets are sick and tired of what the government is doing. They're doing nothing. Give us the money. You wanted to piss on Obama, Treasury Secretary Paulson, Ben Bernanke when he said helicopter money, Janet Yellen, everybody else, Powell, they're doing their best. They did their best. What is the government doing? Nothing. I'm going to go to bed with a prayer that our government wakes up and does something right. On that note, guys, love you all. Good night.
Good night.
This conference will now be recorded.